Hi, everybody, it's Georgia, and welcome to Mama's Soul Food. Thank you for joining me here at the ocean. I'm in the Gulf side. Let me show you a little bit. Hopefully, you can see that the water is rough today. And it's kind of interesting because um, every day this is my 8th day of getting here, probably like at 6:30 or 7 in the morning. And well, no, a little bit after 7, quite honestly, this morning, because I was a little slow moving. And every day I know that I get here, the ocean is going to give me something. And sometimes it's little gifts, sometimes it's awareness, sometimes it's a friendly greeting from another person. But I'm definitely kind of getting into the rhythm of the gifts of the ocean. That whole thing about being in rhythm with yourself is so true. And I think, when you give yourself enough time to decompress and start to hear what your own inner voice might be saying, you get some very interesting messages. And then you get to figure out, wait a minute, I don't know. I don't know if you can see these guys behind me. I don't know if you had a chance, but there was a flock of seagulls and other little birds that flew over my head. And that kind of is the gift of all nature, is that you just can't control everything in your life. And it's so nice to kind of stop doing that. This morning, I kind of put my intentions out, not about any achievement. Interestingly, it was all surrender. It was sort of like, I can't control this situation, I'm letting it go. I can't control that situation, I'm letting it go. I know what I want to be doing next, but I can't control everything that happens around that, and I'm going to let it go. Simultaneously, and I've talked about this in other videos, this beautiful dance between surrendering to the flow of the universe while also knowing that even in that surrender, you're creating something. And when I surrender, it's not an exasperation now. It's a surrender that in time I'm going to figure it out, or the universe, or God, or however it comes to me, I'm going to figure it out. And it's okay to not know everything. You have to start with that premise. Just look at the ocean. There's so much we don't know. I have a feeling the ocean has so many mysteries, and it's just like people, just like ourselves. We have to wait to see what it gives us. This morning, I'm going to turn the video. I got a couple of cool gifts. I got this fella. Every day I get something new. This guy's pretty good. He's got some barnacles on him. But should we reject a shell just because it had barnacles? And my favorites are these old guys. Look at this old guy. I can't even imagine how old this is, how long it's been tossing around in the ocean. And this one, there's another one. Is it 10 years? Is it 1 year? Is it 100 years? Certainly the sand I'm sitting on comes from the shells. Anyways, I just wanted to come in and say hi. I don't have my cards with me, but I will tell you a couple of cards that came out for me this morning. And the first one was, what was it? It was so good. It was I think it was something to the akin of an empty box. That's what it was. And it was so neat because the beautiful thing about allowing time away in nature is that, you empty your box. There's so much we accumulate. And it's also a little scary to empty the box because what are you left with, right? What are you left with when you empty everything you put into your box that is secure and safe and logical and predictable? In fact, it's empty. What do you do in the emptiness? And whatever comes up, whether it's feelings or insights or nothing, it's your emptiness. I think people need to get comfortable with nothing in many different ways. Because it's within that space that you realize where you are full and where you're not full and where you want to be full or fulfilled. Obviously, a morning of just random ocean ramblings today. Thanks for listening. Oh, and the other card that came up was Venom. And it came out twice. So, which for me was, kind of just being honest about things I'm still angry about. And I want to process that and figure those things out and release them in any way I need to. Maybe it's a conversation with people. Maybe it's a letter I write and never send. But I have to be honest that everybody has a venom inside of them. I just know that I don't want to sit with it for too long because it's a blaming of other. Like I have a venom towards somebody else. And the truth is, the only venom we really have is towards ourselves. Whatever we project out is just our own make-believe story to not examine ourselves. That's what I'm learning. And that's the power of becoming empowered. So, anyways, thanks for listening, and I hope you have a really good day. And maybe I'll see you. Maybe I won't.